This is ICO Talk with Jurgen Welsink.
Jurgen Welsink from Cryptocurrency Academy here. I'm here together with Timothy Gick from Spotcoin. I like to have a little information about Spotcoin. You're going to do an ICO within a short. It's going to be pre-ICO at first. So can you elaborate a little bit about it, about the dates and things like that?
Yeah, of course. So our pre-ICO is going to be on May 1st. We're going to hold a pre-ICO for just 7 days with a cap of $1 million. And then in an effort to build a little anticipation, we'll have a yet to be determined public sale date. So definitely follow our community on Telegram, and we'll announce that shortly after the pre-ICO.
Okay, cool. There's going to be how much tokens are going to be distributed?
Okay, so we're in an effort to have like a more fair share distribution. We're having 2/3 of our tokens out to the public and 1/3 in-house. So it's 99 million tokens at 50 cents a piece for our public sale.
Okay, perfect. And of course, this is going to be 67. Nice. 67% is going to be sold.
Yes.
And so there's a little cap over there. So
exactly.
what's happening with that?
Yeah. So we've got a treasury. The treasury will allow us additional liquidity. It will allow us to get listed on other exchanges because it's not cheap. It's very costly, and also to explore other business lines down the road. Our intent is to keep the treasury as a reserve. And then, of course, we have allocations for our advisors, our investors. So we raised $1 million seed funding last year, and we obviously want to take care of our investors and our early adopters of Spotcoin.
Okay. You're currently based here in Tbilisi, where we at now. You're going to open up a high-profile exchange. Is it also going to be listed here in Georgia, or are there other plans for that?
Yeah, so we're headquartered here in Tbilisi, Georgia. We have representative offices in Yerevan and in Amsterdam, actually. Okay. So for our future fiat exchange, due to the current regulation climate here in Georgia, which is favorable in my opinion, we will seek licensing in Gibraltar actually initially as an interim solution. Now obviously we're doing business here in Georgia. I've been here the last 5 years. I was actually here 5 years ago as a Marine intelligence officer. I was a foreign advisor training their military, and really fell in love with the country. Ended up doing some more business, opening another restaurant here in Tbilisi, and that's actually how I met Andrew, and kind of things got started. So it was really interesting. But yeah, I mean, as far as working within the confines right now with the Georgian government, they don't have the regulatory framework established right now. We're actively seeking to assist them. In fact, just 2 weeks ago, Andrew Thornhill, one of our co-founders, sat on a panel that was hosted by the American Chamber of Commerce. There was the executive director of National Bank there and some other top banking CEOs. And the discussion was cryptocurrencies and kind of the way forward with those. So the government is definitely interested in what Spotcoin has to say. We've got a great team and a great story here, and we're definitely getting the word out. We're in Forbes magazine, we're in The Economist, we're in the Financial magazine. So there's definitely people interested in what we're doing. I think that the government will look to incorporate some fashion of regulations in the near future. But that's really going to stem off of arming them with information, because there is an air of uncertainty right now, at least present day.
Yeah, around the regulation. So basically, you're in talks with the government. You're kind of educating.
To a degree, yeah. So in addition to the panel discussion that Andrew is part of, we were actually asked by the senior advisor to the Minister of Economy and Finance to have a sit down with him. So we sat down with him a couple weeks ago, just preceding the panel, in fact. And we told him, what's going on. He was just kind of curious about, what Spotcoin's doing and our intentions and what have you. We actually conducted a baseline study a number of months ago that cross-compared the regulatory framework of the Netherlands, Estonia, and Georgia. And so in an effort to provide them additional information for future decision making. So So I think they're definitely looking for more, existing companies that are in this ecosystem, and they'll basically kind of make a determination after they get more information to make a good decision. So.
Okay, very good. You're into mining, yeah?
Yes.
Because you told me that you got a kind of a mining facility already. You're going to set up some more. You're just opening a new one?
Yeah, good question. So Spotcoin, through our partner network, we have a 1.1 megawatt facility, and we're actually breaking ground. We've got some video I can send you, which is really nice. It's a $3.25 million facility that's 25 megawatt capable. So it's a large footprint. Just about an hour north of here, and that'll be completed before the end of the year, and then basically after the post ICO, we'll be able to outfit it with GPU mining rigs, really focusing on the Ethereum aspect. We won't do any Bitcoin mining.
Okay, so Ethereum, but also Ethereum is probably going to move into.
It is, yeah. That's some new news for us as well. So we'll definitely adjust accordingly. But yeah, I mean we've got a decent amount of partners here with the knowledge to make those right decisions as we move forward. So.
Okay, perfect. One of the things that I found interesting is that you're going to use the NEO network. Yeah, because a lot of companies at the moment or can do an ICO are working with ERC20. So why did you decide on that?
Yeah, so originally when I came in September of last year, it was just kind of assumed we were going to go with Ethereum, to be honest, and I made that assumption myself. But after doing a little more digging and after kind of tasking my ICO team to get some real empirical data on the options out there, we basically set an evaluation criteria. We cross-compared a number of different options, and NEO made the most sense. Made the most sense for a number of different reasons. It aligns with our future business goals. And they have a really good community. In fact, we've been basically tracking their community. We started in Taipei on their roadshow. We were in Seoul. We had a one-on-one exclusive with Dahong Fei, their CEO. Then we were in Amsterdam for their hackathon and conference there, where they had like 750 people. So it's really good to meet not only the NEO centric team, but also Ontology and Red Pulse, you got Effect AI, you have Switch.io, you've got Moonlight, just really, really good organizations that are moving forward with NEO. And, Spotcoin, really think of ourselves as an integrating organization. With our future fiat exchange, we're listing all NEO coins for free on it in an effort to get more global adoption for NEO and recognition, right?
Okay, can you tell a little bit more about the plans concerning the exchange? Because it's not going to be a normal exchange, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be a fiat exchange focused on the Black Sea region. So we will basically accept any fiat currency around the Black Sea, so Moldovan lei, Turkish lira, Georgian lari, and basically any customer can come in and within their own currency can exchange it for Bitcoin or NEO. But we're only going to stick with 4 core trading pairs. So it's going to be NEO Gas, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Sibcoin. Sibcoin's a regional coin out of Moscow with one of our partners and investors into Spotcoin. So Spotcoin had a seed investment last year, $1 million. And basically we're moving forward with that in conjunction with their ICO to kind of launch and grow the business.
Okay, so. I would say thanks a lot, because I will also interview the other people as well. So thanks for your time, Tim.
Thank you so much.
And thanks again for your time as well. And
Take care,
bye.